to riff those tracks. Why you always gotta pick RiffTrax? It's your lucky day, it's time for RiffTrax.
Enough to make it look
Hello, I'm Faith, and welcome to Faith's Take, where I talk about anything and everything that I find interesting. And Happy New Year! To usher in 2026, we're starting with episode 57 of Every RiffTrax Short Reviewed, where I take 5 RiffTrax shorts in chronological order, review them, and give them a rating between 1 and 5, with the points being good, great, awesome, fantastic, and spectacular, because I don't think a bad RiffTrax short exists. This time out, we meet the Markham family and spend the first season on their farm. We hear a song based on a book, however that works, and we get a classic everyday object comes to life and haunts a child short, and from a live show no less. So let's dive right into episode 57 of Every RiffTrax Short Reviewed. Number 281, American Look, from May 10th, 2017.
Oh, that must be the Chevrolet test kitchen.
Hope they don't burn the Corvettes.
Our first short is presented to us courtesy of Chevrolet. Yes, indeed, the same Chevrolet that brought us the 2-part MST3K classic, Hired. But this short makes a little less sense. While Hired was a short about becoming a car salesman made by a car company, the short, allegedly, is about celebrating and appreciating the men and women in design. But it doesn't seem to be about the men and women designing Chevrolet cars, but just men and women who design things in general? And to make it more confusing, it doesn't seem to be about designs or designing at all. It just shows random snapshots of exaggerated American lives.
I have no idea what this movie is, but it sounds like there might be a dance number with Audrey Hepburn and Fred Astaire.
Who work in lines, forms, and textures and colors to give to us beauty, charm, and elegance in the conveniences, comforts, and necessities of our daily living.
Wow, they just do not make compound sentences like that anymore.
Boys can scrapbook. I don't care what anyone says.
I'll loosen it just enough to make it look like an accident.
Now act like we're a happy family, damn it.
Improved styling constantly adds to the ease and grace and gaiety of American living.
Now that gaiety is legal.
The things we have: lines, planes, forms, and substances in colors.
Well, it's generous to call that a color.
On come the
The short has some bare-bones narration, but it doesn't really help make its point any more clear. Like, for a while we see dishes and then some furniture. Again, not car stuff, not stuff related to designing the American home, just random stuff you may find in an at-the-time modern American home. It kind of gives me backwards Once Upon a Honeymoon vibes, where it's seemingly about them designing a house, but its true message was about phones. I guess this is the same, but cars? Even though no cars show up? I don't know, man. I truly can't understand the purpose, even when the supposed purpose was outright stated in the beginning.
Form follows function with the newly designed Lady Woman.
Homes is enhanced by new materials and accented by subtleties of color selection.
Finally, a place for all their books. The Time Out Chair by Pottery Barn.
Let's give it up for Dining Table. That's our show. Thanks for coming out.
Tip your chairs. I
get to lick the bowl.
Oh, a trundle toaster for toast sleepovers. Why did they put the can opener in the bathroom? Oh.
In flowing lines and graceful shapes, which we as Americans may enjoy.
But I am warning you, if I find even one Swede enjoying a floor buffer.
They eagerly give their attention to what's new and beautiful and advanced.
Advanced baby incarceration.
Oh.
Modern packaging does more than wrap and hold and conceal.
It drives up costs,
Stunning
too.
in color, ingenious in design. It brings festivity to the marketplace, tempting, hinting, and revealing.
Ew.
While this confused entry is pretty short at only 8 minutes, the riffs don't really pick up in this one for me, and it's not one of Bridget and MJ's strongest, so it gets a 1.5 out of 5.
After all, tomorrow is another day.
Number 282, Truck Song from July 19th, 2017.
Oh, dear God, it's an actual song, not a metaphor song.
Based on the book?
What? Did you know that you can base a song off of a book for kids? Oh, it's true. And that's the case with Truck Song, a personal favorite of mine. I literally watched it just days before realizing I had to rewatch it to write this script. A country song about 18-wheelers and their drivers who keep this great country running smoothly. Between the singing, we have a narrator reading what I assume to be prose from the book itself, which is written about as well as you'd think. And we watch a trucker and his trailer load of honey drive on highways, through small towns, and stopping for coffee and pie at the tiny diners that dot the route. And if the description of that premise didn't make it clear enough, this concept is ripe for riffing, and our trio doesn't disappoint.
Sweet golden bee puke.
Suddenly, Roger blacks out from the exhaust fume.
Roger! That roving gang of silly old bears won't get this, honey.
These plates are to remind me which states I keep my secret extra families in. Trucks of matter. Oh, oops, sorry.
Not back yet.
With 18 wheels and 13 gears.
He's trucking, but not like the Doodah Man. Arrest him!
At the truck stop, truckers meet for road talk and a bite to eat.
Hi, I'm the narrator because I guess I wasn't good enough to get the singing gig.
Plays a country song.
Do you care for coffee?
Yeah.
Sometimes women try to be truckers, but their moon cycles make the cargo unclean.
Well,
the sun is up and morning's here. Time for gas and breakfast beer.
We get some, admittedly pretty nice, footage of our honey-toting trucker crawling along the side of a mountain. While obviously the footage is grainy as it's dated, it's actually neat to see it passing through the desert and back into the city. But maybe I'm just a sucker for footage of the American wilderness, no matter how bizarre the context is. Once our driver we've been watching gets into the city, we see just how many trucks it takes to make the town run. It's easy to forget all the things it takes to make our lives work, and I love this kind of behind-the-scenes look at how things are done, even if we've got to spend a minute of our lives watching the truck fill up for gas along the way.
Playing chicken with Winnebagos provides a welcome rush of adrenaline.
It's a ghost truck. The driver died 10 years ago this very night. Oh, wait, it was 9 years, 11 months, 24 days ago. Much less scary.
storm clouds gather, raindrops fall.
That's right, he's risking his life just to bring honey for your disgusting fermented tea, you hippies.
Toward the peaks, all white with snow.
Tons of dynamite in tow. Write your final manifesto. Truckers like to act real tough. They don't emote or hug enough.
To the city journeys end.
Time to brag to Facebook friends.
Frankly, trucks are everywhere and could bring this country to its knees anytime they want.
Armored trucks that carry cash. Garbage trucks that carry trash.
Like my ex-wife, Carol Lynn. Trash!
Full trucks with
Easy, narrator.
bars.
What the hell? Are they seriously not going to mention monster trucks? The greatest truck form of all?
Morning, Mike.
Yes, I'm wearing my Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Would you please read my movie script? One where a trucker makes out with Michelle Pfeiffer and he beats up a space robot, saves the world and has a huge golden belt buckle. Trucks are awesome. Cars can suck it!
This short has been a regular in my rotation for a while now, and I can't give it less than a 5 out of 5.
Remember, guys, this whole thing is based on a book.
Number 283, Soapy the Germ Fighter from July 25th, 2017.
You and I can be partners in other clean habits, Billy.
Now let me wash your mouth out like I did to Ralphie.
We can do a fine job together.
Originally riffed during the Mothra live show that unfortunately can't be sold as a VOD, RiffTrax graciously allows us to enjoy this short's live glory, including the intro of the guys on stage, which is always fun to see. We open uncomfortably with Billy, our protagonist of this story, in the bathtub. Billy is a clean boy, but he wasn't always this way. No, he used to dress like a cowboy and live in filth. And despite being 11 years old, his parents could only lament that their boy wasn't clean instead of, doing literally anything about it.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
And that's when the supernatural decides to jump in, and Soapy, a literal human-sized, limbed bar of soap, visits him in his sleep to show him that washing up is best for everybody, even cowboys.
We have a short. Things that are brief. All right.
Coincidentally, Bill had a colonoscopy last week, so... And we have a short, so I'm not sure.
What is that? What are you doing, man? Let's pretend Kevin never said anything, ever. And it is in the tradition of inanimate objects once again coming to life. It's a little disappointing because this inanimate object, which is a giant bar of soap, does not have the power to alter reality, it seems. Like it can't threaten the world with imminent doom for soap not existing.
But still a pretty good thing to visit a kid in a bedroom.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, he'll freak you out, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's tall and confusing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like Mike.
All right, well...
I'm
not
very
that
clean.
tall.
And very clean, like
Let's just
Mike.
not get into my medical records again,
Sorry.
all right? Just... Oh, that's all the free public domain music we can afford. Sorry.
For a long time, Billy's parents worried about him. They didn't worry just because Billy got dirt on his hands and face.
No, it was the constant scarecrow cosplay that worried.
What are you doing, Billy?
They knew that a boy, he had to be reminded almost every time. And even then, he didn't do a very good job.
And go get some self-esteem while you're at it, stupid.
One night, Billy had a dream. At least, I guess it was a dream.
I bet cowboys don't wash all the time.
Hell of a dream, Billy.
Yeah, dream big.
Off to a good start in life.
But you're wrong, Billy. Let me introduce myself. Soapy's the name, partner.
Soapy's the name, huh? Never would have guessed
Well,
that.
they wouldn't take of soap.
Big as life, Billy. So I'd like to show you. May I?
You may, but first let me just say, oh
yes,
God, what demon sent you here?
Well then,
Reasonable
just
question.
lie down and close your eyes. That's right.
You're in Soapy's world now, and there's no turning back.
What do you see? He's a bronco buster. He rides wild horses.
See, here's someone who's definitely not him riding a wild horse now.
Airtight case.
Well, Billy, you and I must tame animals more dangerous than bucking broncos.
I'm talking about our
I
feelings,
help you
Billy.
control animals that could make you sick.
Of course, Soapy goes into the usual educational health short standards. Wash your hands after using the bathroom, before eating, touching utensils, etc. We've seen it all before. Just not from such an unusually creepy, animate, inanimate object. And more of Billy in the tub. Thanks for that, Soapy. And then, to ramp up the excitement, we get to see a health officer doing his job for a while. Exactly what every young boy wants to dream about. And after having dreams all night of a spectral bar of soap, Billy changes his ways and decides to be clean and neat all the time. Something his parents should have instilled in him like 5 years ago, but what are you gonna do?
And they can be on almost anything that children touch or handle. Even on things that look clean.
Scabies.
Smallpox.
Leprosy.
The plague of greed.
If you get disease germs before handling food in the kitchen.
But for handling food in the bathroom, well, don't worry about it.
Before eating at any time.
Anytime, like one of your milk and banana picnics.
And always remember to wash. after play with
Brains. Fuzzy, please.
And of course, you should take a bath or shower each time you've been working or playing hard, not just on Saturday nights.
Oh, I know your bathing
You should
schedule,
wash
Billy.
your hair off.
Oh, Soapy.
Boys can do it easily, each time they take a bath or shower. Girls should wash their hair at least once every 2 weeks.
That's it?
Yeah, just enough to keep the squirrels out, I guess.
You can see, Billy, health officers must see that cows are clean and healthy, so their milk will not have germs.
As soon as that camera's gone, I'm suckling like mad.
Another health officer, the meat inspector, makes sure that meat is clean and safe.
Oh,
The mark
beef
shows
is
that
choice
this
as
meat
hell.
is clean.
Wow.
Sure that dishes are clean before you use them for food.
Put on your finest princess dress for dishwashing duty, Billy.
It's a good idea to have your own drinking glass.
Oh, drinking glass? What am I, Rockefeller?
When you drink at a fire, you should wear old clothes when you play.
Old clothes like hypercolor t-shirts and Zubas pants.
But when you're through playing,
Billy didn't forget.
She's back.
He's one of the cleanest boys in our town now.
I update the standings daily.
He's one of the healthiest.
It's always a treat to see our riffers perform live, and this is another great entry to the collection, and it gets a 3.5 out of 5.
wash your hands after doing anything that gets them very dirty.
Better yet, stay inside. Draw the curtains. Save your urine in jars.
It's the RiffTrax way.
Number 284, Farm Family in Summer, from August 30th, 2017.
I could listen to this music all day and then be institutionalized.
And here we see the start of a series of shorts all about the Markham family on their Wisconsin dairy farm. We'll end up spending an entire year with the Markhams as we visit them across 4 shorts, each focused on a different season. And today we're visiting them in the summer on the day of the county fair. Mr. Markham starts his day as you'd probably guess a dairy farmer would, by milking his many cows while listening to generic Midwest radio. He then joins his family for breakfast, and they discuss the exciting day they're anticipating. The boys start loading up their cow that's going to be judged, and the poor thing is tied by its face to the truck bed. And then we get a fun peek into a 1968 Wisconsin county fair. But since not a single day on a farm can just be fun, Mr. Markham doesn't get to join in quite yet. While the family heads to the fair, he has to harvest the oats before he can join in. Thus is the life of a humble dairy farmer.
Mary Jo and I have Ubered out to the country to visit our favorite family.
We also went back in time to 1968.
Yeah, that's right. We took a DeLorean Uber.
Switch it on chocolate.
Farm news around the county is, of course, our annual county
Repeat 480 times to stock one Kroger for 1 week.
What are you looking at?
Today's the day, boy. We're going down to the fair.
Geez, you want to pull the table out a little?
No. How many years you been going to the fair, Grandpa? Oh, I'd say around 48, 50 years.
I was barred the 1 year, but
Morning.
You know, the only thing about going to the fair, you always find Grandpa over by the racetrack watching them darn horses run around.
then those darn foreclosures start coming around.
That's 2 half hitches.
Did you get a badge for that?
I did.
Hold the gate here, slide her down.
Oh, I can't believe it's legal not to have a car seat for the calf.
I know. Yay. Yeah, beer hats.
Home from the fair.
Middle-aged dad kid.
Touch a ball balloon.
Groovy couple from out of town.
Touch a ball.
Insane cheesehead carny.
Everybody's there. Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash,
baby. Catch.
Got it.
Earlier in
Catch.
the summer,
Yep.
the hay was cut
Catch.
and
I'd
baled.
slow down a little.
Being done here.
Catch.
I mean it.
These bales of hay are now stored.
Lucy!
Grandpa takes the boys to the horse races, and I'm sure the kids are riveted since they don't know how much Grandpa has bet on Lightning Streak. And the children get to have their own fun and enjoy the definitely could become lethal at any moment carnival rides. Then the contests start getting judged, the tractors and animals start getting inspected, and the raffle tickets are being sold. And while not a farm girl, I am a Midwestern gal myself, so it actually looks pretty fun. You know, in a cheesy Wisconsin kind of way. And Dale and his cow actually place, getting 4th. which I guess earns you a ribbon somehow. And as the sun sets, there's no rest for Father, as he must milk the cows one more time before his night is over. And interestingly, while this is the first Markham family short released, it must not have been the first one written, as at the end, MJ mentions spending the winter with the Markhams, which we wouldn't see released for a couple of months.
Oh, did Grandpa bet the farm?
Oh no.
WTF?
Dale. Ah, we're crashing! I love you, Steve!
I love you, Betty!
Oh, all this stuff was so fun until safety regulations came along.
Well, one thing I didn't like about this one, they cut all the tips off.
Well, that's the last time I'm inviting you over for corn.
Well filled out, straight roll. Four-wheel drive. In other words, she's driving
okay.
with the front end and also
Okay,
the back
right.
end. You've got your gearbox down here underneath.
So you don't know where the bathroom is?
And as she drives, you've got more traction.
Okay.
Just in your...
We pick this fresh every morning and we cook it right here in front of your eyes.
David Blaine's got nothing on us.
Thursday is steaming hot.
Steamy hot?
And it's just oozing with pure, fresh Wisconsin creamery butter.
Butter. What can't it do?
It's the tasty way to eat sweet.
He's a slow reader.
Bless his heart.
Hard. Not too hard. Let me show you. Like that.
Well, can I stand there too?
Ooh.
In the red ribbon division, the first place ribbon goes to Dale Markham.
Fourth? He has brought shame to the House of Markham.
Way to choke, Bonnie.
What'd you get, Dale?
Sounds like she's still wearing her tap shoes from the talent competition.
Fourth.
For you have just spent a summer day with the Markham family.
Even though you weren't invited.
You know, after watching Farm Family in winter and summer, it seems like farmers have a lot of leisure time.
I know, especially the so-called grandpa.
If that really is his name.
The first day we spent with the Markhams is about as much fun as you could find on a Wisconsin dairy farm. I assume. And this one gets a 4 out of 5.
The combine is put to work.
Well, I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road in my flower, jugga-lugga-lugging 5 miles an hour in my international harvester.
Bridget, I hate to tell you, that's a John Deere.
Gosh, Mary Jo, whenever I'm having fun, I'm feeling free about farm implements, you have to put me in my place. I don't understand it.
Number 285, Boredom at Work, from October 3rd, 2017.
And yet his family and his financial problems tie him closer and closer to his job.
Yeah, like he's some sort of adult.
Ah, the 50s, back when going to therapy was a shameful secret. In fact, this is back when depression was called boredom, because feeling listless, empty, miserable, hating yourself, and wishing you were dead are all equal to your job feeling monotonous. Everyone knows that. And that's the problem for Hugh. Yes, Hugh has absolutely no interest in his job, has no hobbies, just no zest for life at all. But the doctor says it must be boredom and he wants to send him to a psychiatrist. But again, this is the 50s, so Hugh outright refuses. But then we see it might be more than the obvious depression, as Hugh seems like a real dick. I understand losing interest in things you loved, finding no fulfillment at work, but Hugh was completely ignoring his wife Loretta and son Kenny to the point where they both start to lash out and suffer from this boredom themselves. Look, from one who knows, our personal mental illness is no excuse for treating others badly. But it's also no excuse to treat ourselves badly either, as we see a few of Hugh's neighbors doing. One drinks and smokes, another engages with prostitutes, one kid even risks his life racing the cops at night. But surprisingly, the short does delve into the fact that this so-called boredom is mostly rooted in personal problems and past pain and trauma. Maybe we're actually getting a real lesson coming our way.
This is Ralph Cody. Listen, boys, this is big. Now, I wouldn't do a thing like this to anybody I liked. But a guy like you, well, who cares? So here's the deal. Oh, he has some kind of a harebrained scheme up his sleeve.
Editing.
He'll be by tonight.
I think there's something wrong with your thyroid or something.
Even when his boss leans on him, he rolls with the punch. Why get in a sweat over a lot of busy work?
Stop standing so close to me!
Dr. Bogart's advice is for Hugh to find some all-consuming interest in life. What kind of nonsense is that? You flat can't do it. Hugh's condition may be serious.
He needs to get his affairs in order.
Better check with Dr. Jeffers over in the medical center.
He's a specialist in hobbies.
He'd like to put Hugh in charge of the new branch office. But a job like that calls for enthusiasm and drive.
Someone passionate about branches.
Ed's afraid that Hugh just wouldn't spark the team.
So Hugh takes up bar hopping.
The country club. By nature, Loretta's an enthusiastic person. But no enthusiasm can hold up long under Hugh's boredom.
So you don't want to hear about the new lean cuisine I had today?
It all creates conflict in Loretta. Sometimes subconsciously she strikes out.
Oh, everything's fine until Loretta ruins everything.
She herself. And for Kenny, the situation's even worse.
Dad, look, salmonella. I knew he would never accept our love.
How long will Kenny be able to stay interested himself?
Oh, no.
What?
No. Oh, no. Oh, I hope he gets his turtle gang and hunts Kenny down to wreak vengeance.
Yes.
Presents don't help.
What? You want me to actually love you?
It's like with Ann Galloway down the block.
Oh, I know.
So she drinks.
Well, sure. That and smoking keeps her trim. Unlike binge eating.
So it's better.
Yeah.
Sam Haglund across the street has a private remedy for boredom, too.
Oh, it doesn't seem so private if the camera's on them.
With every $10 tramp who comes along.
Wow.
It's kind of inexpensive.
Actually, her real trouble isn't monotony. It's that she grew up feeling that being a woman, a housewife, is an empty, meaningless, thankless task.
Woman, housewife, one and the same.
Her job, on the other hand, was exciting and meaningful.
And thankless and low-paying, too.
Her boredom, her drinking, they're the symptoms of that conflict.
Trust me, I got a B- in AP Psych.
We get a look into Hugh's past and where his boredom stems from. And oh boy, let's talk about some mommy issues. Hugh's dad was super close to him, taught him to love working on various projects that keep your hands busy, and to embrace the blue-collar life, while holding a hatred for white-collar yuppies close to the heart. Hugh's mom, on the other hand, hated his dad's blue-collarness, and just wanted as much money as they could get. So guess what kind of woman Hugh married? Hugh initially follows in his dad's footsteps and enjoys it, working on mechanical hobbies, having a construction job, all until he met Loretta and bent his entire life to her will. She didn't like the money he made, so he switched careers. She didn't like his hobbies, so he had to quit them. She even made him give up his friends. And while relationships take compromise, dear Lord, she took every harmless pleasure in Hugh's life and pried it out of his hands. I don't even know why she married him if she seemingly hated every single thing about him in the first place. The narrator says boredom can be fought off by recognizing your own desires and by keeping busy. And while that may be good for situational depression, most of the examples they've shown us seem to be chronic and therefore should probably be dealt with via medication and therapy. In fact, it goes on to show how Hugh may not have the strength currently to break out of the boredom, as even when offered the perfect job for him within his company, he immediately bows to his wife's will and refuses to take it. So Hugh is left to wonder if he should do anything about his grim, gray, purposeless existence, or if he should just keep on the darkened path he's on.
The answer to those questions goes back a lot of years.
To summer camp.
Hugh's father was his best friend. He taught him all about tools.
'Cause he was one.
Machinery, about hunting. Hugh's father hated the white shirt's prosperity. They'd created nothing, and yet workers still couldn't meet their bills.
Oh, so that's how you get rid of bills.
To Hugh's mother, the creation part. Then he met a girl.
He gave her the worst ring ever.
Only it turned out that Loretta didn't like the kind of life a construction
I
family.
hate drywall.
She didn't like Hugh's friends. She didn't like his crudities.
Vegetable trays?
That's weird.
With mechanical, well, there were always those headaches she had. Always seemed to come at bedtime.
Well, that is when they seem to be the worst.
I think so too.
Right.
Had trained him too well for that. Ken's eager to build a tool shed, but sometimes he gets tired of it.
I'm tired of being eager to build a tool shed.
Paul offers a change of pace. We must face our drives with utter honesty, release our tensions, satisfy our inner needs.
Think Caligula and go from there.
That nail that Ken bent, it brought back so many things. The days so long ago when Hugh's father showed him how to use a block to pull a nail.
Cures boredom every time.
We help ourselves by his boredom could die right here in this backyard with Kenny.
Is he going to kill Kenny?
Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Pattern of conflict and...
Do you mean you'd put me in charge of this whole job?
Hooray! All his problems are over.
What a great ending. I'm so happy for him.
For 2 cents I'd do it, Ralph. This is a project, fella. We're ready.
You please. You're not a child anymore. You have a family to think about.
A happier family that lives somewhere else.
She's right, Ralph.
She's evil.
Perhaps we could discuss this. Sorry, I wasted your time.
Well, now they can pop in Schindler's List as a pick-me-up.
Does he have the strength and the courage to break down the walls of fear that pen him in? Or is it too late?
Mary Jo, the boredom is coming from inside the house.
The narrator.
Yes, he's trying to kill you. Go, Hugh.
Boredom.
Mary Jo, here's a knife. Do you want to just kill yourself?
Him alone.
He's got a whole closet of turtles that he throws.
Not just this day.
This short by itself, a huge downer. But Bridget and Mary Jo help us to keep our heads above water, and they earn this one a 3.5 out of 5.
With mounting tension comes boredom.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
I think they mean depression.
Emotional needs.
As always, thank y'all so much for watching, and special thanks to my Patreon supporters, including Kevin Nata. With another episode in the books, we inch closer to hitting our 300th short of the series. And not just that, but 2026 will be a monumentous year for the channel, as it's my 10-year anniversary on YouTube in April, and it's the 20th anniversary of RiffTrax this year as well. I have tons of ideas for new videos, continuations of other videos, and lists, so get excited. And if you enjoy my videos, I also stream on Twitch every Friday night and Saturday afternoon, and we have an absolutely awesome time on there. The link to that channel is down in the description. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys later.
It's time for